standing tall. Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Hello, Outcast. How are you? And as you not heard, I am doing good. So this week, of course, you know what? Before we get any further, okay, thought I had to change the score. I think I already did that. As some may know and some may not know, I'm trying to start these with prayer and end them with prayer. I've not been really good at doing the beginning, but for the most part, I've been good with the ending. But let's start. Your sound is very low. Okay. What about now? What about now? Oh Lord, God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this stream. Thank you for allowing me to do this stream for us to come and have fun, get things together, and guess these silhouettes, and let us have a good time tonight. Everybody that stops by, Lord, and participates. In your name, amen. Can't hear you? Okay, is it grabbing off the wrong mic? Properties. Yes. Can't hear me? Oh, maybe I was... Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? I can hear you now. Okay. This seems to be very fickle, the sound on this. Sometimes it picks me up real well and sometimes not. Maybe I can get this mic working soon. And then I'll talk right into it. And you won't be able to hear me. Or maybe you will. So we got two people. Do we think we can get a third before it hits quarter after? Can you guys make sure to hit that like button and share this out? Let's get that third person in here so we can start a little bit sooner. Yeah. Oh, let me go over to and share this out myself. And make sure you hit that like button and share. Well, I said about sharing, but post. Let's see. Copy that link. And let me put it in my Discord. Let me share it with Alpha. April 20th. I've shared it out. Did you add the points from last week? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. It says Joshua was here last week. And Joshua did get points. It says 420. I think that's what it says there. Look here to be sure. That says 420. Let me bring up last week's at the end and see what it says, just to be sure. Silhouette game, famous clowns. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't. I thought I did. Sorry about that. I can put that stuff on there right now. 20. Oh, I know what made me think I had is because I gave in one of the categories I gave a point out for you and Joshua, and a couple people had tied the week. I gave tie for a couple people the week before. So okay, so let's see. Joshua last week. Hey, Flit. So we got Flit here. As soon as I get the score from last week done, we will get this. So Joshua got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So that's 12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 22. Joshua got 24 last week. Oh, yeah, I think we were talking about this, but I never actually put the points in, so. Because I was thinking, because you're at 44. 444. Outcast. I believe you got 22 last week. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15. And then 1, 2, 3. So 6. 15 and 6 would be 21. Oh, and 1, 2. You got 23 points, not 22. So 20, 37. And then Flick got 3. So Flick is at 59 now. Maybe if he gets some points this week, he can get above Timothy. He only needs, what, 9 points to tie Timothy? So we do have 3 people here. So let's save that. And then let's save as PNG. So that should now have the new scores. Hey, good night, Spoon. How are you? From 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, something like that, when we were talking. Okay, so is everybody ready? We're at the 12-minute mark. We got 4 people here that will participate or possibly participate. So we've got the first one up for grabs. Do you think you're going to be first on the first one? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. There we go. There's your first one. You'll get none of these right. Well, if you answer second, you might. Depends on whether the first person gets it right the first time. Oh, Alpha Proto coming in there for the steal at number 1. Well, technically, you guys are naming the show, but the guy's name is in it. Remember, we're wanting the character, not the show. But since we have no, his name is Steven something. I forget what, but I saw it. But yes, so although you guys all added this, his name is Franklin. Added the universe in. You got the show. His name's in the show, so I will. Stevens. Just fast forward in this stream. Okay, so we have Alpha first, then Outcast, then Joshua. Okay, so bye bye to the Steven universe and time for a different universe. Okay, up for. Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to have to shoot? Yeah, somebody could spend their points to have Alpha timed out. Korea, yeah. I was gonna accept it. Don't worry, Joshua. Yes. So for round two. Oh, I'm not timing you out, Alpha. I won't. Well, technically, I would end up having to do it, but okay, okay, come on, Flit. It's only, let's see. Give someone a timeout for a minute. It's only 5 points. Give somebody a timeout, a 5 minute timeout, 10 points. 15 points for 10 minutes. And yeah. And what do? You're able to see into the future. And out. This is Korra from The Legend of Korra. You would like to spend 15 points to time out yourself? The thing is, you actually have enough points to do that. So the question then becomes, are you actually serious, Goodnight Spoon? No, you do not have 1,000,000 points, but you do have 19 points. Okay, so round three, and it won't be free. You might be thinking Scribbattle. And actually, now you have none. You want me to have you timed out for 10 minutes? Good night, Spoon. Yes, Lion, no. Now, Fitz, these Thundercats again. Yes, from 2011. These are cartoon characters that were out between 2010 and 2019. And it's the first three people to get it. I know people make mistakes, so or there's autocorrect. So we have Alpha with first place. I'm gonna count Outcast as second, and then Joshua as third. And you only get one guess per round. Okay, so now, so Goodnight Spoon wants to spend 15 points to time himself out for 10 minutes. So let's see. Goodnight Spoon. That will bring you down to 4 points. And I hate doing this, but he did it to himself technically. Okay, so I gotta go over to put user in timeout for 10 minutes. I might be upping these soon. Actually, season 2, I'm going to change them. Okay. Okay, just for Fitzchozo, let's see. Silhouette game. Okay, so we're going to hide this. We're going to go up to the rules. The very simple rules. One guess per round. First 3 people to guess get a point. Get points. The first right answer gets 3 points. The second right answer gets 2 points. And the third right answer gets 1 point. Sometimes I give extra points for various things based on whims. And that's my right because it's my show. Okay, so are you ready for round 4 to settle the score? Now, the warning is also Alpha lives a little bit in the future, apparently, like about 10 seconds in the future. So he ends up seeing a lot of this stuff before everybody else. So he puts in an answer probably before you see the picture. He could be right, he could be wrong. He doesn't always, because he doesn't always know what it is. And sometimes he just wants to see whether somebody else knows what it is. And you can feel free to copy somebody's answer that you think is correct if you are not sure of who or what it is. So here we are on round 4 to settle a score. Do you know? And hello, Metal. How are you? Do you know who this is? Make sure you're hitting that like and sharing it out. Because we want more people in here competing. Maybe there's somebody who's just ahead in time as Alpha Proto. We never know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, where'd everybody go? Okay, is nobody seeing this? Nobody guessing? Okay, we got Outcast guessing Scarlet. We got Joshua guessing Scarlet. We got Alpha guessing Scarlet. Goodnight Spoon cannot guess because he had himself timed out. And I don't think there's anybody here else to guess. Well, Fitzchozo could guess. Are you going to take a guess, Fitzchozo? Well, there is a right answer in the chat. What do you know? But the only one that is right in this case is Fitzchozo with Sabine from Star Wars Rebels. Close in thinking Clone Wars, Joshua, but not close enough. So I'm just gonna shorten you to Fizz. I forgot Rebels. Only the movies exist. So good job, Fitz. You're the only one to get points there. You settled the score, and the score was I'm number one, and I get 3 points. Yeah. Well, Rebels was good, so you should watch it, Alpha. So here is number 5 for the jive. Well, I can't write Fitzchozo in that little space. I'm just in that little space. It's Fizz. That way I know who it is. Next week you'll be on the scoreboard. I'll call you here talking. I'll probably just call you Fitzchozo. So come on, people. Alpha is thinking he's not sure who this is. Metal says, I agree with Alpha. Only the movies exist. Though I did like some of the older books. So we're waiting on answers from maybe Joshua or Alpha or Outcast. Let's see whether anybody knows who this is. Options are limited as there weren't a lot of action cartoons in the 2010s. Yeah, well, remember that's from 2010 to 2019. And there were more than what you think, I think. Having gone through the list, and of course, some I know, some I don't. Not everything is action either. I was at college and my day job in the 2000s. Only the original Star Wars exists. Everything after is fan fiction. You mean the original trilogy or just the original movie number 4, as it's supposed to be? Okay, we're going to have to put on the 30-second counter for you guys to actually put something in here. Well, if you're not going to guess, let me know you're not going to guess. You know what, Joshua? That base. Power. Well, yeah, definitely could be for sure. And I'm going to count to 10 to make sure for those people that don't see it as fast as me. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You should have seen the 30-second countdown by now, so although you wouldn't hear me count to 10. Anyways, so this is Karai from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or was it TMNT? I'm not sure. One of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series during the 2000s, or 2010 to 2019. Yeah, it's because they put this halo around her, and I guess I should have went and got it off. Seeing as how number 5 was supposed to be an easy one. Oh well. Can't redo around. I couldn't see the haircut. Well, maybe at the end, depending what comes, I might give everybody a point no matter what for that round because of round 5. We'll see. Yeah. Well, I don't. Well, I could easily get another silhouette. I think I have a character or whatever. I'd have to shut things off though. Okay. Anyways, round 6 for the fix. It's a silhouette with her with halo or glow, whatever, an aura. Oh, I'll do it between rounds. Well, what do you know? Alpha got it. Napoleon Dynamite. So Alpha is dominating for first. Outcast is dominating second, and Joshua is dominating third. I didn't even know they made a cartoon for him until that popped up. Well, until I was looking through, I didn't know either. Metal. And Fit says yes. Napoleon Dynamite did have a cartoon in the 2010s that didn't last long. I still remember it. I didn't get to watch that show. Neither did I. Okay, so bye bye, Dynamite. Mr. Dynamite. Your round wasn't that dynamite. So round 7 for heaven. How long How long have you seen streaming? What did I miss? You missed the first 6 rounds. And Flick quit, although he. Ooh, close, Tim, close. Although technically Ben 10 is not his name, I will count them as correct. It is Ben 10 from Ultimate Alien or something like that. Flit would have known it was Karai, yeah. Hey, you did. Good night, Spoon. You timed yourself out, or asked to spend your points on timing yourself out. And actually, that reminds me. We'll save. From Ben 10 Omniverse. No, it was from Ultimate Alien or something like that. Well, we do have the receipts. We could go back. uh, so Alpha followed by Out followed by Josh. And Fitz chose it. You know what? Fitz, for knowing his last name, you're going to get a point. Fitzchozo, I should say. Fitzchozo for knowing his point. +1 point. Show the receipts. I will after we're done the game. I think it's also his name, Tensin. Hence, Ben 10. So, round 8 to find out what your fate. Find out your fate. Fitzgerald, are you going to put a guess in the chat? Well, we do have a right answer in the chat. Oh. Okay. I'm glad I waited. Yes, we have a right answer in the chat. In fact, we have 3 right answers in the chat. It's Miss Martian. That's not so Raven. Josh Fez and Outcast. I was thinking some might do Supergirl, so you didn't surprise me with that, Tim. Although I must say, Alpha did surprise me with Raven. I was not expecting Raven. I didn't finish the show. Oh, you didn't finish that show? I only seen a few episodes of That's So Raven. or were you talking about That's a Raven or Young Justice? Alpha. Okay, so round 9. Let's see whether who it will be fine. Yes, I know she's a white Martian. Oh, Young Justice. I've watched all 4 seasons. I think I've watched all the seasons. Well, they're supposed to be getting a little harder at this point. I know already. Just waiting for Outcast to put a thing in. Are you putting an answer in? I guess, Outcast? All the youngsters are getting these answers. I only know reboots. Well, we do have a right answer in the chat. And it is Outcast with Shiro from Voltron. So in this round, Outcast did just fine. He's from the rebooted Voltron series in the 2000s, 10s. Voltron the Last Defender or something like that. I forget exact thing. Well, it said Shiro to me when I was. We should ban reboots. Banned auras. Well, we're on to round 10. And all I know that rhymes with 10 is pen or hen. but hen doesn't even sound good. So, anyways, here's round 10. I've got Alpha stumped. It was like, what the heck? Well, they're supposed to be getting harder at this point. Come on, guys. They can't all be easy. Although I don't think they were all easy on this round thing. Almost like, is this a snowman? I ain't saying. Is that your answer, Tim? Is Cartman from South Park your answer? Or are you asking me? Because I'm not going to tell you one way or another. Till after I believe everybody's answers are in the chat. And if you don't want to guess this round, just say, not guessing. Hey, Mike, thanks for dropping by. Oh, yeah, just asking. Are we going to have to get that 30-second countdown out for people to put something in the chat? Okay, 30-second countdown coming up. Okay, we'll be making that my answer. So Cartman is your answer? Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you didn't guess. I guess nobody else is guessing. This is Wendy Blob from the Hotel Transylvania cartoon. Yes, it did. I was as surprised as you, Randall. Never watched that. Well, neither did I, Alpha. And which building are you setting a fire to? Okay, so round 11. Joshua was like, huh? What you talking about, fool? just because I could. Like I thought some of us here might. I saw Hotel Transylvania. I thought a bunch of us might. So I thought maybe you might have watched the cartoon. Uh, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Is that your answer? Alpha? All might? Or is that a question? Or are you questioning yourself while you're putting it? Because usually I do accept think that is an answer, so just waiting for a possible answer from Fitzchozo or Tim or both. And Fitzchozo, if you think somebody has a right answer, feel free to copy it. I'm not sure whether you heard me say that earlier or not, or you can come up with your own answer. Or if you're not going to be guessing this round, at least please let me know. Okay, Fitzchozo did answer, so yes, it is Professor Pig from Beware the Batman. So we have Joshua as number one on that. That was round. What round was? That was round 10, right? No, that was round 11. Nobody got round 10. Josh, followed by Outcast, followed by Fitzchozo. Okay, bye bye, Mr. Pig. Time for round 12. I remember the show, I liked it. On a lot of cartoons. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, Fitzchozo. Tim or Fitzjoseph? Either of you guys putting in an answer? Windblade, Tim? Windblade? Did you win the blade? I tease. I know what you mean. Fitzjoseph, you putting in an answer? Oh, you're not even gonna try? Okay, well, the answer, somebody does have the answer right. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, three somebodies. It is Windblade. As far as I know, that is what the character's name is. And finally getting on the board for tonight is Tim. In the 1 point spot. Are you happy you got on the board, Tim? Okay, round 13. You did? Oh, yeah, you did. Sorry, Outcast. I don't know why I was seeing it the reverse. Can't even guess. And since Tim's not guessing, yes, it is April O'Neil from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And hello, go again, good spoon. So that would make not Josh, sorry. Alpha first, followed by Josh, followed by Fitzjoseph, although he said Black April. you should. I'll be nice and give it to him. He should have just said April. Uh, I was thinking this was going to throw people off, but I guess it didn't. It should have said to Joshua. April was last month. We're in May. That's not absolutely correct. She, the real April. I didn't watch that one. Okay. Okay. Bye bye, April. We're in May. I need to watch the last movie. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, round 14. Just because you're a lifelong fan of the Turtles doesn't mean you have to watch that movie. I've just seen clips of it and I know it's horrible. You may be pleasantly surprised. I can't say that's not necessarily true because I have been pleasantly surprised by a lot of movies too. I just don't pay attention. Joshua says he saw it wasn't for him. Yeah, make up your own audio. So Tim or Joshua or Fitzchosa, are you guys putting in an answer for this or not? But I'm a fan of the Turtles too. I didn't watch it and don't really have a reason to watch it. Heck, I didn't watch Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was wow. I watched the first step or started to watch the first episode. Okay, we're giving the 30-second countdown for those that have yet to put in an answer. One, 7, 10. Okay, so that's it. And yes, you were correct, Alpha. It is Lady J, as well as you being correct, Outcast. Although you both spelled the name wrong, J is with an E on the end, Alpha, and J is Jaye. Outcast. Okay, so it's time for that dreaded last round. Round 15. Oh, and I forget this guy's name. Okay, I got the name. I knew he'd be able to. Doot, 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 doot. Nobody, Alpha's trying to think who it is. I'm not going to say one way or another, Joshua. Okay, you guys can see it. Okay, I'm giving. I think it's about time for that 30-second countdown. Plus the extra 10. Just to make sure people saw the 30-second countdown. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Uh, and no, but good try, Alpha. This is Gizmo. No, Joshua. This is Gizmo from the cartoon Superbook, which is a Christian series. It was out in 2000. Not thing. It technically is a thing, a reboot, as you were saying, Joshua. When best friends Chris and Joy have a problem, along with their robot named Gizmo, they uncover the secrets of Superbook through a mysterious of portals to the past, traveling back to biblical times and eras of the Old Testament and New Testament to solve them. Well, I thought it was a Mega Man fully charged character. I'm not a fan of the Superbook reboot. I like the old anime more. Okay. I've seen. I'm not even sure whether I've seen clips of the new one, the reboot, but I have seen definitely clips or episodes of the original. So I'm not sure what I like or not. Oh yeah, and on a completely different note, although somewhat goes along with the topic, the other day I got myself Transformers Prime Season 1 for $10 Canadian. And I also got myself NCIS Seasons 5, 7, 8, and 10. And I also got myself Batman movies. Batman: The Soul of the Dragon for $6.99. Yes, I've seen almost all the seasons of NCIS, and I like them. Okay, never heard of that one. I don't think. Yes, you do know probably 90% or more of American shows do air up here in Canada. If I had a robot too. Okay. So next week, I was just do you think okay, I'll ask the question. I was debating between just brand mascots in general or cereal mascots. What do you guys want? Yeah, true. Although his series was good too, where brand is general. Cereal specific would be a better show. More variety. Yeah, that's why I'm half debating and asking you guys. You might or might not. I could go back pretty far, Alpha. More mascots are better. Uh, but I'm not risking my nigger, so don't listen. Joshua or Fitzchozo, Tim. More challenging with more mascots. Yeah, well, I will be in the future doing sports mascots, and that will be doing um, you know, football, baseball, hockey, basketball. Okay, then we will do brand mascots. Seeming to don't know. Don't worry, neither do I. But that's for a few weeks. I just wanted to come up with something new, a new topic. Uh, you could have more mascot shows if you made them specific. Fast food mascots, etc. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Joshua was saying cereal mascots. So we have 2 for 2. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna surprise you guys next Thursday. All I'm gonna say, it's gonna have to do with mascots, whether it's just brand mascots in general or whether it's cereal mascots. You'll have to find out next Thursday. I'll see what I can do. Probably see what I can do with cereal for the level of difficulty, and then if I don't think I've got the level of difficulty, cereal mascots. He simply wipes out brand mascots with that only exists within fiction. Food mascots in general. Oh, there's quite a number of cereals out there that have mascots. It's Chozo. I could probably actually do 2 or 3 shows with cereal mascots. Anybody got any prayer requests out there? Like I said, I'm trying to begin and end on prayer for the shows, and I want to see whether at the end, of course, anybody that's here, see whether anybody has any prayer requests. So, anybody have any? Yeah, well, I could do a candy one just by itself too later. Like doing specific ones, like Metal said, opens up more shows. I might just, and there's enough sports teams out there, I might even end up making that specific. I don't know. I probably am going to just stick with cereal because there's older and newer ones, because it's going to be for all time for the cereals. It's not going to be just, from the 80s and up. We'll have before, we'll have newer ones, cereals that didn't last, that had a mascot. But yeah, anyways, with that said, oh, Alpha, did you see my Discord message to you from April 20th? And anybody else, do you have any prayer requests? Well, you're including that too, Alpha. I'm gonna slap in Coco, the monkey from Coco Crisps. Because there's the two from this week and last week for showing. Okay, well, now you know about it. So I guess nobody has any prayer requests, so I'll just pray and pray for everybody in general, I guess. Lord, thank you for our time together here. Hopefully, everybody had fun. Thank you for allowing me to do this show. Thanks for bringing us all together, and help everybody out in any way that they need help, Lord. Getting to doing whatever that they need to do. Help Fitz Chozo sell some artwork, Lord. And we will, yeah, I just pray for my dad, Lord, that you bring him to you and heal him, Lord, of his cancer, Lord. I want to thank you that Good New Night Spoon is getting along better. Um, I'm not sure whether I can share much. I should have asked. Thank you, Good Night Spoon. Um, yeah, so, and yeah, be with all my family, Lord, in this time. In your name. Amen. Can I share your good news, Good Night Spoon? For those that around here that have been praying for you? Okay, for those that don't remember, we've been praying for Good Night Spoon for a little while, for some anxiety and a little bit of agoraphobia. Although he's still struggling with it a little bit, he has been able to get back to work this week. And it, from what I can tell from talking to him, it's going all right. It's not as good as we would like, but it's a right step in the right direction. So we just got to thank God for that. So continue to pray for him that God builds the strength in him, to endure and fight through this anxiety. But we have to thank God for the small little things. And, well, it's a little but a big thing. So we thank God for that. So that is the end of the praise report. So I didn't realize I'm delayed. Okay, so I guess with that, I'm going to say bye. Hopefully, see you Saturday morning as I am drawing up Insecto #1. So we'll catch y'all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love y'all. Have a great and wonderful day, night, week, whatever it is for you. Love y'all. God bless. Actually, you know what?
See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! mystery, right? Who is it I'm gonna find? Cast the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Trace the lines with my eyes, shake the holds, a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh!